Deep thoughts this morning. You know why people, including me, choose to go on this spiritual journey, choose to go through the healing? It's because we're tired of carrying that hurt and bringing it out into the world. Well, for me, I know. I embarked on this healing journey, even though my spiritual ego was still in the way. Even though I knew deep within I was still deceiving myself in ways. I knew what my soul was calling me to do, and I had to go layer by layer by layer to be patient with myself, to go through the process of fully being able to embody the truth that I am hurt and I can't avoid it anymore. The reason why change hasn't really taken place on the planet is because people are not willing to take accountability for their emotions. It takes pure courage to be aware of your emotional intelligence and take responsibility for it. That's why a lot of people rather stay asleep and rather spiritually bypass, because they don't want to see the truth of the dark side of themselves, of the part of themselves that they know they don't like, the part of themselves that they're not proud of, the part of themselves that was the liar, was the cheater, the manipulator, the stealer, the one that couldn't be relied upon, or for the poor choices or decisions, whatever it could be. We don't want to see those parts of ourselves. So this is why majority of us keep our mask on, because we're too terrified to take accountability, to be authentic. And here's what happens when we're not authentic. We still hold on to that resentment, and we get more bitter, and we get more painful, and we break our own hearts even more, to the point that we go out in the world and we become the ripple effect of pain into the collective. Hence why people are so mean to each other. Hence why people act like they hate each other. Why there's separation between genders, between sexualities. All these things is because internally we haven't taken accountability for how we feel because of our past. And because of who we allowed our past to make us become in this moment. That majority of the people aren't proud of. That's why they're not happy in their life. So this is hard to hear, but here's the thing. If you truly want to live a happy life, if you truly want to live in oneness with divine, it takes being truthful to yourself. And even not only being oneness with divine. I say oneness with divine because divine is love. Divine is truth. Divine is being so lighthearted because you allowed yourself to cleanse, to clear, so you can understand the truth of what love is about and the reasoning why we are here. And so, owning that, it takes a lot of courage. And wanting to be in that connection of love, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to not only look in the mirror and see the parts of ourselves that don't make sense, but we have to really be present with ourselves to the point that we feel the pain. People think pain leads to destruction. Actually, going through the pain leads to calmer waters. Like they say, in order to overcome fear, you got to get through it, because on the other side of fear is everything you want. That's the same thing with pain. On the other side of pain is peace. Pain is not here to hurt you. Pain is here to teach you. But we don't want to face it because we're comfortable in these stories. We're comfortable in deceiving ourselves. And at the end of the day, some people are just lost, and they're too fearful to step into the version of themselves that is honest, that is really them. This is why a lot of people can't be authentic, because they haven't faced their own shit. They haven't faced themselves. It's better to be a follower to some people than to be on their own and be truthful. Because being a follower is being liked and getting that validation to seem like you're worthy. But really, your true worth is about standing in your integrity and understanding that I could take accountability for my shit because I want to be who I really need to be, who I really truly want to be. The majority of people who are on this healing journey desire to be authentic, desire to live in their truth. And they know in order to do that, they have to face the fact of what has not made them feel truthful and live by their hearts. And that takes a lot of accountability. So, if you're still going out there blaming people, blaming your twin, blaming your ex, blaming your parents, blaming for the fact that, oh, my cousins or my family got a better life than me, and then, my parents take care of them more than they take care of me, listen, I've been through all. I faced all of the self-sabotaging relationships because of my bitterness, because I think I always have to be right. I've sabotaged myself and abandoned myself to try to make other people happy or keep the peace. And let me tell you, when you live that way, you are destroying yourself every day from holding in your truth and from not seeing your own worth and your own love that you hold. So please understand that it's never too late to truly commit to your heart, to truly say, you know what, Divine, I have been deceiving myself, I haven't been honest with myself, and I forgot who I am. But thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to forgive myself so I can realize that I'm loved no matter what, so I can come back home and understand that each time I do, I will always get better because that's what I want. So understand that it's never too late. You are loved no matter what. But understand, if you're still where you don't want to be and you are who you don't want to be and you're criticizing that, judging that, blaming that, and putting that perception and that pain onto the world, you're going to be your own enemy for the rest of your life. And that's not the goal here. The goal here is to get rid of the conditionings that make you go against yourself so you can realize, in order to heal this world, in order to make it better, you got to make you better. And you got to heal you first before you can go out and try to fill the world's cup up. Fill your cup up first with your values, your truth, your integrity, because you've done the work, because you want to discover you, and then go on the world and serve at your highest and best the way you want to, the way that feels right to your heart. And still knowing your boundaries because you know your worth. Now is the time to stop repeating trauma. It's time that we save ourselves. No one's going to do this for us. No one. So enough with the jealousy, enough with the hatred, enough with the bashing each other, like false light workers, all that. Just take accountability for how you feel. And heal why you feel the way that you do if it no longer serves. Because you have a right to believe in what you want to believe in, but at the end of the day, it's your job to stand in what you believe in and not judge the world, because the world is its own version with God, and you have to accept that. But first it starts with accepting yourself, your darkness, and then the qualities that you can bring in that are your strengths to work with your darkness, with your ego, with your feminine and your masculine. So that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna try to keep you guys too long. It's already been long as fuck. Deep downloads. Cancer season real, yo. But it's just time to stop fucking deceiving yourself and really commit to mending your broken heart back into wholeness. I love you guys. Have a blissful day.